Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Jayanti. If you would like to support my channel, then please like and subscribe. Also, please keep the notification bells on if you would like to receive notifications for my new videos. I would also like to thank all my new subscribers and people who are watching my videos. Thank you so much, and please make sure you subscribe to my channel and like the videos. It'll really help me a lot. Today I'll also be doing a collective reading. I just want to see messages from Lord Shiva. Keep in mind this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's begin with the reading, and thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it, and I'm grateful for all of you who's watching this channel. And let's begin with the reading. What is the message from Lord Shiva, for all of you? Yeah, so straight away the card that I got is Five of Cups energy, So probably some of you are really sad right now, or in the energies of loss, Maybe you lost a loved one, Maybe you're going through a period of heartbreak, where you lost a relationship or a loved one, or a pet, Literally it could be a pet, or a family member, or a relationship, It could be anything, or a loss of job, But definitely you are in the energies of grief, sadness, sorrow, like you've lost something in life and you're not doing well, So let me see like what Lord Shiva is trying to tell you, I don't think so that he likes that you're in the energies of grief, So let's see what other cards we get. What are you crying over, Yeah, I think you're really looking for peace at this point of time. There's been a significant loss in your life at this point of time, and you want peace in your life, I think this energy also talks about trying to find a peaceful resolution when it comes to other people, So you don't want to get into any fights or any arguments, You are open to diversity, So you're someone who could agree to disagree, when it comes to people, Or literally respecting differences, Because we all are not the same, How we think, how we act. So you're trying to respect differences, I feel. Yeah, you're trying to maintain the peace. That is what I feel. You don't want to get into any form of drama, fights, because it's low vibrational energy, Yeah, I do feel you were in a toxic cycle. The devil card is here, but it's reversed. So definitely you've come out of that cycle, but you're trying to maintain your peace, And I think when you came out of this cycle, you lost something in your life, Because the Five of Cups energy is there. So definitely there's some sense of loss. I just want to see, what are you crying over? What is this energy, I got the Six of Wands reversed card. So I do feel like you felt like you were defeated. I don't know if you had work-related loss or some kind of loss in term, because the Wands energy is also physical energy, So loss of energy, I don't know if you're into fitness or something, but some kind of loss in terms of your career, I feel. Yeah, or in terms of your energy, the kind of energy that you carry. Let's see what cards we get. Yeah, I got the King of Swords energy. So this is correct, probably you were into fitness, because Wands energy is a physical energy, into fitness or sports, anywhere your body is required, yeah, basically any kind of work where physical labor is required. You could be into sports, or you could be a fitness trainer, or yoga. It could be anything, Definitely you face some kind of loss, when it comes to your career, I feel. Yeah, and you feel defeated because of that. And definitely because you were in some form of toxic environment. That is what I see. Yeah, the World card is reversed. So I do feel you're not able to get out of this cycle right now. And whatever this loss is in terms of career. I also want to see some of you in the collective maybe having this loss due to some relationship issues, So I just want to see. Is it? Yeah. Some of you could also literally be like travel bloggers, or work in the cruise ship, a lot of people work in the cruise ship, or a travel blogger, a lot of them are fishermen, that is what I see. Probably you have business of fishes, like export import of fish business, probably seafood. Yeah, that is what I meant. Seafood. Seafood and cruise ship, probably you work in the cruise ship, or definitely someone who travels a lot, I feel. So you could be a travel blogger, So I do feel some form of loss you have experienced in terms of your career. That is what I feel. Like maybe things are not going how they're meant to go. Yeah. So yeah, there are definitely blockages in the path. The Two of Swords energy is there, So I think you did face some kind of blockages, And the devil energy was there. So I just want to clarify this devil energy, what this energy is exactly. Yeah. I think you were following your heart because the Ace of Cups card is there. So this is definitely something that you love doing, and probably that is why you're so disappointed. Yeah. And and this was literally causing you a lot of heartbreak, because you were not able to expand into things that you want to do, Some of you could also live by the sea, that is why your profession is related to the ocean, or you could literally be help the marine life, you could also be that person who literally helps the marine life, a lot of you are doing that too, and that is what I see here. Definitely it's career related. You were facing a lot of blockages, though this is definitely something that you love. Yeah, the Sun card is reversed, so definitely a lot of unhappiness. Yeah, you may have also become very pessimistic. When I look at this card, that is what I feel. Lot of pessimism. And some of you could deal with seafood. Yeah, that is what I feel like. Or travel bloggers, I don't know if you have an import-export business of seafood, or something like that, all over the world. Or in your area, Yeah, I think this is something that you wanted to do as a child. The Six of Cups energy is there. So definitely something that you had always wanted to do, because the Ace of Cups card is there. This is something that you really loved a lot and you always wanted to do. And I think it didn't work out the way it was meant to, and that caused you a lot of grief. There was definitely some toxic energy. I just want to know what toxic energy is there. So you're meant to be a bit patient, The Temperance card is there. So it's asking you to be a bit patient. Yeah. And probably things would have worked out for you. It's also because of lack of patience, Maybe you want quick results, That is what I feel, And your mindset was like you want things faster. Let's see what cards we get. Yeah, the Knight of Wands energy is there. So this is a confirmation what I said right now. I just said that you're someone who's very impatient. You want quick results, and you kind of lost patience, and you gave up on things, So you're meant to be patient. Definitely things will work out for you no matter what your field is. But you're meant to be patient. That is the message from Lord Shiva, He wants you to be patient, Yeah, the Magician card is there. So you're definitely meant to manifest your dreams. But you need to be patient. Yeah, that is what I feel. Yeah, I think this comes out of a lot of immaturity. The page energy is there. So you lack patience and you're very immature. This also tells me that probably you look up to other people and you were hoping that things would work out for you in the same way, and it didn't. And you thought everything would work out for you really fast, and it didn't go out how you thought it would play out, So that is what happened, there. You thought things would manifest faster for you, and the growth was slow. That is what the page energy. So definitely, in terms of money, the growth was very slow, and this is a confirmation because Ace of Swords energy is there. So this is correct. I think a lot of loss that you experience in your work right now was definitely due to lack of patience. You want everything very fast in life. Yeah, but that's not how life is. Don't get fooled by people on social media. Yeah, everything that you see is not the reality, People will try to show that their life is very perfect. Life isn't perfect, Everybody has their share of troubles. Yeah, so don't fall for that. And everybody will always show you the best side, Most people aren't showing you what's wrong with their life, Yeah, Yeah. So page of, again, swords energy is there. So you were looking at these pages, and getting influenced. This talks about looking, so definitely we're looking at these images and thinking that that is how life is supposed to be, but that's not the case. Yeah. Some of these things that you see, like a happy family, it's not even a happy family, because the ten of uh, Pentacles card is reversed, so some of these people are just faking it, they don't have the kind of wealth that they have. So they may be showing you that they have a lot of wealth, but probably they don't have that kind of wealth. Or they're trying to show you they have this perfect family, and definitely their family is not perfect. So don't fall for that. Or they may be showing you, the business is growing so well. Yeah, the judgment card is there. So definitely use your discernment and your judgment. Yeah. And this is a confirmation again that there are a lot of people who are faking it. So you need to be patient, to build your life. That is the message from Lord Shiva. If you really want this happy foundation, happy life, Ten of Cups card, you have to stop comparing your life to other people. What you see on social media is not the reality. That is what I feel. And that is what Lord Shiva wants to tell you. I just want to pull out some cards here and see what messages we get from Lord Shiva and Goddess Durga. Let's see what cards we get. So I got card of Kalima, Raksha Kali, blessings of protection from natural disaster and accidents. So like I said, I did feel that some of you travel or work in a cruise ship. So Kalima is literally protecting you from natural disaster, because many things can happen at the sea. So she's helping you from natural disaster and accidents, whenever you're traveling. Because if you see in this card, this girl is in a cruise ship, on a boat. So definitely it talks about travel through the sea. Yeah. And yeah, so definitely she wants to protect you. Let's see what other cards we get. Yeah, I think Goddess Bhuvneshwari is blessing you with beauty and material prosperity. So this is the second card that I got. Let's see any cards that we get from Lord Shiva. Yeah. Yeah. So I got the message from Mahasada Shiv, which is obviously the higher self of Lord Shiva. It's the highest form of Shiva. Be prepared to receive true knowledge. So definitely I think in this period you're going to receive a lot of knowledge, spiritual knowledge, which will help you to advance. Another card of Lord Shiva, Maheshwar, blessing of peace. So I feel somewhere right now your peace has really been impacted. So you're going to be blessed with a lot of peace in your life. There's going to be a lot of peace in your life. And he's going to bless you with that peace. That is what Lord Shiva wants to tell you. He wants you to come into harmony, within. Ardhanarishwar, Shiva Shakti, divine blessings of happiness and harmony. So this is the state that Lord Shiva wants you to be in. Yeah, that is what I feel. Be happy, be at peace, have a balanced energy. You're definitely going to receive a lot of divine knowledge, which will help you to move forward in life. That is what I feel. Another card that I got is from Lord Hanuman, blessing of strength and protection again. So there's a strong emphasis on blessings and protection. And then Lord Hanuman is none other than incarnation of Lord Shiva himself. So this is again Shiva energy for you. So the card is really beautiful. You're meant to basically embrace peace and balance your energies within. The Ardhanarishwar card is literally telling you, there's a lot of blessings, happiness and harmony going to come into your life. So you don't need to worry. And I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'll end the reading here and I will probably see you in my next video. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Bye bye. Take care.